Good day, my name is Luzibo and I am an artificial intelligence presenter. Today we will be discussing Statutory Instrument 215 of 2025, formerly known as the Indigenisation and Economic Empowerment Regulations. Statutory Instrument 215 of 2025, formerly titled the Indigenisation and Economic Empowerment, Foreign Participation in Reserved Sectors. Regulations 2025 is a set of regulations gazetted by the government of Zimbabwe on the 11th of December 2025, designed to implement the country's indigenization and economic empowerment policy. These regulations define reserved sectors of the economy and set rules for foreign participation in those sectors. The regulations aim to reserve key sectors of the economy for Zimbabwean citizens, particularly in everyday low-barrier industries. Increase local ownership and control over economic activity, especially in sectors where foreign operators have historically dominated. Encourage meaningful foreign investment only where it meets defined thresholds for employment and investment. The government and the Ministry of Industry and Commerce state these rules are intended to protect local businesses while directing foreign investment toward capital-intensive, high-impact sectors of the economy. Under the regulations, certain sectors are now reserved exclusively for Zimbabwean citizens, meaning foreign nationals cannot participate unless they meet specific conditions, such as operating under an established international brand, where permitted. In other sectors, such as retail and wholesale trade, grain milling, haulage and logistics and shipping, foreign participants may operate only if they meet minimum investment and employment thresholds, for example, at least $20 million investment and 200 workers in retail, as defined in the regulations. Foreign-owned businesses already operating in reserved sectors must divest a controlling stake. Specifically, a minimum of 75% of equity must be sold to Zimbabwean citizens within 3 years. This divestment must occur in annual tranches of at least 25% per year, ensuring that foreign ownership does not exceed 25% after 3 years. Foreign companies must submit a regularization plan within 30 days of gazetting to outline how they will comply. Failure to comply can lead to suspension or revocation of business licenses. Under the Statutory Instrument 215 of 2025, foreign participants must apply for permits to operate in reserved sectors, with requirements such as sound business plans, proof of investment, and registration with the Zimbabwe Revenue Authority. Make sworn declarations of beneficial ownership when required, with penalties for false declarations. Obtain approval from the relevant regulatory unit to continue operations if they meet conditions. Operating in a reserved sector without a permit or avoiding expectations such as divestment can lead to fines up to a prescribed level, imprisonment for offenders where applicable depending on offenses under the regulations, prohibition from government business for up to 5 years for repeated violations and cancellation of business participation rights. Compliance deadlines. Foreign businesses in reserved sectors were issued a 30-day ultimatum from early January 2026 to submit regularization plans. Those that fail to do so face potential exclusion from the market. 3-year deadline. Owners have 3 years until December 2028 to ensure 75% local ownership or risk closure. Industry support. Some business groups, such as the Confederation of Zimbabwe Retailers, CZR, have welcomed the policies, saying they help protect local businesses and ensure that foreign participation delivers tangible economic benefits, such as jobs and investment.